Hello, Facebook. Get comfortable. Hey, everybody. I hope everyone is having a blessed Sunday, not just Facebook, YouTube, or whichever, however way you're watching this video. Welcome to my Pinnacle Moments. I hope everyone is having a blessed Sunday. It's another beautiful, beautiful day on top of Pinnacle. This is my view. My daughter found a little spot off to the side. Has a nice solid rock to sit on. Very sunny day. It is a very sunny day. It's just me and her. Me and my baby girl today. I am feeling blessed, you guys. Okay, so my birthday is not until November 30th. I do appreciate all the birthday wishes I've gotten already. My birthday party was yesterday. My husband, you guys, he put his heart into this thing and it was so wonderful. Yes, I got your message, Mr. John. I love you guys. This is just all the messages, all the love I've been receiving. I mean, this is just, it really is surreal. It's just, I know some people might not get it, but for a long time, I've struggled with self-reliance. That's just where you depend kind of solely on yourself. And really it was me depending on either my husband or myself. We kind of just went through life with just us two. And we didn't really just let a lot of people in. And even though you touch people, you don't realize it. And even though you try to keep your distance, you don't realize what you're doing when you connect with people. And really, it's just been over the last 5-6 years to where, you know, God has really blessed us to make some roots and connect with people and reconnect with people. And it's just been, it's a big year turning 40. I know for some people it might just be another year, but when you kind of feel like you might already be on borrowed time, it really is a big deal. And I've just been, I've been battling some thoughts in my head, just the enemy want to creep in and be like, oh, I mean, he was just like wearing on me. He was like, you're not even going to make it to your birthday party. You're not going to make it to 40. You're not going to, just trying to put this seed of destruction and death in my head. And I just had to call him out on it. I used to I would hold that type of junk in and not talk to anybody. And I would say, no, I'm going to put that out there because the devil is a lie. He's already defeated. So he just, his thing is if he can get me through my mind and defeat me that way and, lead me down that dark path. He's trying to win any way he can. But, I'm really grateful. Like I said, my husband, I love him. 20 years. This is his first time throwing a party for me. And he wanted to do it. He was thinking, he'll do it all. He'll buy the decorations. And I was like, babe, I love you. I love you too much to even worry about you doing something like that. And I didn't want him to do something and not be able to enjoy the fruits of it. And so I'm probably going to mess up her last name, but I'll just say my cousin Linda. Man, y'all, she did such a wonderful job. If you have an event, and I know I have other people who do event planner and stuff, and this is in no way to downplay what they do, but she did our wedding 20 years ago. I loved it. It was the most beautiful day of my life. And then when he wanted to do the wedding, I told him about it. I was like, we know she do good work. And you guys went so above and beyond. This was she took a little banquet hall and made it so beautiful. The table decorations were so beautiful, you guys. And it was beautiful. And then her daughter did the cake. It was so beautiful. She had like a little mountain and rocks and my little dog. And I don't have a lot of the pictures because I was just posing. But I'll try to get pictures, put them on there. If you have an event you need planned, let me know. I'll send you her info. I'll send you the info for the cake, because it was just such a memorable event. And the words that people gave was just, I cried like a baby, because, you know, I'm a baby sometimes. And so it was emotional. And, you know, I saw friends from high school, and the ones who weren't able to be there, I got messages from them. You know, it's good to feel loved. And I remember how it was when I didn't feel that, and that sucks. And so if you feel like you're in that spot where you don't have that connection with people, where you feel like you're going through life alone, you know, try to open up to somebody, you know. And I know you got to be careful. I know it's really hard when you got those walls up, and you don't really trust people. I know it's hard, because for me it was really hard to let my guard down. But once I did, God put people in my life, you know, and he allowed relationships to flourish that I wasn't even expecting. And, you know, so I was able to celebrate my 40th with people that I love, and people who know my testimony. And so it wasn't just another day. When you know somebody's story, it really means a lot. When you know what somebody's been through, and then they go, wow, I made it another year. And I know I got, a couple of weeks, 2 days, 2 weeks and 2 days left before my actual birthday. But I've already celebrated, and I'm sure I'll celebrate it again on the 30th, because that's the way I am. But, you know, it means a lot when you have people to share things within life. And, you know, I'm always be here, you guys. You know, I'm not I'm nowhere near the perfect person. Can't promise you I always have the right words to say. But if you need somebody, reach out. I'm here. I'm putting my husband out there because he's there. You know, we're trying to make a difference, because it sucks to go through life alone. It really does. And I don't think that's why God put us here. I don't think Jesus walked around with 12 plus. You know, Jesus did. And he had his whole side. I mean, like, all these people with him. So it's not meant for us to do this alone, you know. And whether you're a family or a single person and you're needing another family to link up to, just, you know, reach out. Shoot a message. Like I said, my husband's available. If you're a guy and you know you're needing that guy friend, I know he wouldn't mind me. That's the reason I'm doing it. So, but you're needing that guy friend. You got struggles you're going through. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Don't tell me about your struggles like that. But reach out to him. You got somebody, and you know, your woman. You need to reach out to another. Reach out to me, because we're here, and that's where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be that sister and that brother, and just keep each other lifted up. There's always going to be difference of opinions and stuff. You know, people, we're not going to all see eye to eye, but there's a reason why you get depressed when you're alone. You know, there's some people who are loners and just thrive in loneliness, but there's some people, you know, you need other people there, and you don't know where to seek that help. Of course, if you can find a support group like Celebrate Recovery, I'm always plug that up, because the Celebrate Recovery at New Life Church is an awesome place. If you need a recovery group where you're struggling, again, it's not just about drug addictions or alcohol, but just you need a family to connect with. Come there, you know, just reach out, because it's hard. This last Thursday, you know, and I didn't even realize how much anxiety and stuff I was feeling about my birthday until I started talking. And I mean, then the floodgates open and I'm crying and stuff. But, you know, afterwards, to have that family there to love you and to encourage you, it meant a lot, because I used to go through a lot of stuff, just me and Andre, and he had to carry a lot of that load. And so I'm blessed, and I really hope that this message reaches someone who's, needing it right now. Those who are looking for that hope, looking for that joy and peace, it's there. It might not seem like it. There's a lot of hurt going on, it's hard. It really is, because I know there's a lot of people who are hurt by, I'll say the church in quotations, because God's church is different than the physical individual churches that are around. And I've heard the hurt. I've seen the hurt. I've heard the seeds of doubt that's been placed because of that hurt. And there is a lot I cannot explain. There's a lot I can't tell you why God put us through some of the stuff we go through. And it's like, well, if you love me, why would you do this? And I can't explain everything, but I can tell you that if you try to develop a relationship of joy with God, in a relationship, something deeper than just when you're asking him for something, because we will get disappointed if we're just looking at whether he did what we asked him for. Good, like, good Lord bless us. There's plenty I've asked God for and wanted answers for stuff, and they did not come, and they haven't came yet. And but I'm not basing my relationship with him based on what he can do in that instance. I'm basing it on how he makes me feel. And when I communicate with God and I pray with God and I talk to God, that joy and peace that you get when you shouldn't even have it, that's the type of stuff we want. And so I feel good in my spirit. I really do. I really do. I'm still working on that testimony. It'll be December 3rd. For those who's wondering, I think they're going to put it live through New Life, the Celebrate Recovery page, or post it. I'll probably try to post it and stuff, because it's my testimony. It's what God has blessed me with, blessed me through. It's not pretty all the way. It's, of course, we can look back at some things and find the humor in it, but I always knew that God wasn't taking me. I knew that he didn't bless me through things for me to keep it to myself. I knew there was a reason for it, and whether I ran from it and hid it in spite of what he wanted me to do, but I know that there's a reason for it. But that's pretty much all I have to say today. I just want everyone to know I love you so much. I really do. I think I have like around 400 something friends on Facebook, which is very small compared to some people. But I really do love you guys. I really do. I really hope that you are encouraged, and that, man, that you're not letting seeds of doubt creep in. You guys, I know we all have, there's so many different backgrounds, and everyone's gonna have to find their way. Whether you might go one way or another, but eventually we're all trying to get to the end of what we feel like is that end. And it's just a matter of going, what are you going to believe? Who are you going to trust? Because we're going to have to believe something. I have my belief in God and in Christ. That's where my hope is. That's where that encouragement, that's what pushes me on. And my heart goes to people who don't believe that way, because, you want people to believe what you feel like is the truth. And so that's my desire, my ultimate desire. But I do pray that God lead you guys. The holidays are coming up. Eat wisely. I laugh because my husband know how enthusiastic I am about this Thanksgiving, and because I don't eat like I eat on Thanksgiving throughout the year. So even if I only get a piece of this and a piece of that, just having pecan pie at Thanksgiving is always so much fun. So eat wisely, you guys. Spend wisely. I know Christmas is going up. Me and my husband, we've been doing Dave Ramsey's. We do his thing with getting out of debt. And so, just a little side note for those who are still watching. Don't go into debt during Christmas. You know, just, y'all, God don't want us to be borrowers. You know, we got to do better with our money. We really do. And so, you know, just if you got to tone it down some, tone it down. Just don't go into debt for Christmas. Please don't. Again, if those who have watched it to this end, I probably should have said this part earlier. And I'm not doing this. Well, I'm doing it because this is what God put on my heart. I wanted to do something for the homeless in our community. I know there's homeless everywhere, and so you helping me might not really help the people that you see, but there's people who you don't want to just go give money to the homeless because you do be feeling some sort of way. Like, what if they're going to go spend it on alcohol or this or that? But at the same time, you're not going to the store and buying the gloves and the scarves that they're going to need. So, for those who would like to contribute for my birthday, you can send, I'm asking for donations as I prepare packages for the homeless. It's going to be food that they can have, and, you know, packaged food that they can have. And then there'll be scarves and gloves and things to prepare them for the winter time. I'm going to try to find some simple bags. So whatever you want to contribute, you can send it to my Cash App. It is Simmons Victoria. Those who have my number, it should pop up that way. But it's just my last name and first name. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'll be putting my Cash App out there, and know that every penny that I receive through Cash App for my birthday will be going towards the homeless mission that I'll be doing this year. And you know, that's one of those, take my word for it. But whether it's $5, $1, whatever it is, you know, even if you can't send anything and you just want to send prayers my way, that God blesses us to open up doors. You know, if you want to send actual donations, send some food or something like that, you know where I am, let me know. I'll be glad to pick it up. But it's just something I really want to do. I go walking downtown and I see so many homeless people just here and there, and you know, you see them as you're passing by, and my desire is not to just drop it off and go, but to really reach out to them and, you know, give a word. I'm hoping, you know, again, this is depending on how much I'm able to raise and stuff like that, to be able to give them little Bibles or devotionals, or some, probably more so devotionals with scriptures in it, because, you know, it's kind of hard when you just have a Bible and you have no idea where to go to start reading. So that's what I plan to do. You can send it to my Cash App, Simmons Victoria. If you have my number, let me know if you have any questions. And that is it, y'all. That's my spiel for the day. Oh man, there's a beautiful bird flying out here. I'm still waiting for that group of people who said they're wanting to come up here and hike with me. So I'm still doing it. God is still blessing my Sundays, which is just wonderful. You know, it can rain the day before and God still bless me to have beautiful Sundays to come hike on. So I do love you all. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you prayerfully. I will see you next week. I love you all. Bye.